Guys, Ken Scott, Senior, U.S. Immigration Law Intelligence Analyst with www.usentryWaiverServices.com. Why don't we just get you guys sorted out quite proper here? All right, guys, so there's some more notes here. You guys will see quite often when we do these videos, or I have a guest with me, or my administrators here, whatever, when these are done, none of this stuff is scripted. So whatever like verbal mistakes I may or may not make, whatever mistakes, well, I don't make any mistakes regarding the content, but like maybe a mistake here, like with the notes, whatever. I purposely don't hide that stuff because I want you guys to see that it's not scripted. Say this is like the real thing compared to some of these other places. They do that shit. I think it's just fucking stupid if you ask me. You got to be real with people, right? Or at least you should be. So today is going to be on. You got a U.S. entry waiver. Yeah, got a U.S. entry waiver before. Don't assume you'll get another one. Guys, this is a really important topic. Some of you people seem to think that because you had a waiver before, automatically you're going to get the next one if you apply. That's not a guarantee. And a lot of these discount waiver companies, these lawyers, unfortunately, they do you guys a disservice. Say, oh yeah, we'll just renew it. That's straight bullshit. It's not a renewal, it's a reapplication, it's a reassessment, so to speak. And any CBP officer will say, yeah, it's an assessment. They're assessing your character. In this case, it'll be a reassessment. So it's not a renewal. You're getting a reassessment done. If you want to call it renewal, you can. Some of these newer officers, they might even say renewal, but it's a reassessment. And that's why a lot of these newer officers, they don't understand like the detailed finite stuff regarding this work or even what they're doing at that port of entry. It just astounds me. So when you apply for this US waiver, you're being assessed, like I just said. So if they see something new, or if they find something that they missed the last time, that will come up and you may not necessarily get approved. And think about it. Say, okay, well, I had 3 waivers before. Doesn't mean the fourth waiver is going to be approved or you won't have any issues. And we find that often with a lot of times with the drug trafficking and especially the sex crimes, I notice. Because what you guys also don't understand is under this new administration, they are checking these files a lot closer and they're finding stuff that they've missed from the past in these waiver applications. So what they do when they find that stuff, they ask you about it. They want proof or whatever. Proof this stuff is no longer applicable. And they've denied, not none of ours per se, but they've denied people's waiver applications because they said you should not have even had that other waiver. They put that in the actual denial letter. You were not entitled to for the first one. So people are like, what the? I say, look, you got to remember, each officer, each opinion, new set of eyes. But under the current administration, they are looking at these files with a magnifying glass. And if by some miracle Donald Trump gets in for a third term, right now it's illegal, but who knows what could happen. If he makes it for a third term, which anything's possible, if you guys think that's going to be more lax, you guys are really smoking some good green stuff. Or if the next person coming in, which just might be another Republican, be just as tough or even tougher, you guys are not going to be on easy street. During the Biden years, yeah, there's a lot more lax. But now it is not lax in terms of how they adjudicate these waivers and how they screen these people. You know, on one hand, the leftist media over here in Canada, they keep pushing a lot of fake news about so many phone searches, seizures, etc. I told you guys they've been searching phones since 2007 and about people being detained and shackled. They can detain anyone. They can detain an FBI agent. They can detain a fellow coworker. They can detain the Vancouver police chief if they want. They can detain anyone they want to ask questions. Just because you're detained doesn't mean they're going to keep you. Your detention could be 5 minutes, could be 5 hours. It just depends. So, but I like how the media tries to spin it and make it seem like the sky is falling, where this stuff has been around since at least the 70s. Even the departure control, the media tried to spin that saying, oh, look at all these searches of these people leaving Canada. Like, I set in 8 checkpoints myself from 98 to present. And that was before Donald Trump was president. Even before 2017, let's say 98 to 2017, I sat in about 8 checkpoints. Trump wasn't in office. when George Bush Jr. was in office, they were very strict as well. So, but I don't want to get into, I don't want to make this like a political thing. So my big thing is you guys apply for these waivers. Just don't assume you're gonna automatically get another one, because I don't want certain things about this I don't want to say, because these waiver companies are gonna watch this, try to reverse engineer what I'm trying to say and use it to their advantage. Keep the lights on, see with these lawyers. So that found out last week. So all I'm gonna say is, again, just because you got a waiver before, don't assume you get the new one. It's not guaranteed. And I wish I could elaborate on that topic a lot more to help you guys out. But the unfortunate thing is, because these guys are scrutinizing our channel and our stuff, because we're the most superior business here in Canada for this stuff. They all want to copy us. They want to emulate us. They want to be us, but they can't be us. So unfortunately for me, I have to really watch what I put out in these videos. But when you come here individually, I mean, it's a different story. Anyway, again, just because you got approved before doesn't guarantee you're going to be approved for the next one. Certain things have to be done. I'll say that. Certain things have to be done for you to get approved for the next one. Here's what it is. Ken Scott, Senior, U.S. Immigration Law Intelligence Analyst with www.usentryWaiverServices.com. And it's 888-908-3841 or 604-562-8140. And guys, another quick thing, please stop believing these waiver companies, these lawyers, basically saying or implying this work is McDonald's. This work is not McDonald's. This is not a Happy Meal. This is very detailed work. And I'm not talking about the guy who stole a car in 1940. I mean, Beavis and Butthead could put that file together. I'm talking about the really detailed stuff, the PPT, the violent crime, the frauds, the thefts, all that stuff. So the Biden era is gone. Forget about that. That easy street, that ship has sailed. Just make sure you got your shit straight. You'll be good to go. And I'm out. Have a great day.